Hello, welcome to another episode of Gathering of Branches. I'm Bob, the GM, and we have with us three wonderful cast members that have managed to keep characters alive for like half a dozen sessions already. So, congrats to them. My hat's off, but I'm not going to do it. And we'll move on to We'll move on to Rebecca. Under here, there is only I don't want you to see my secret alien head underneath my fairy.
Oh.
If I remove my main, it won't be well. So.
Oh yeah, that won't go over very well. At least you're with the Summerlands right now. Yeah. You did that in Salisbury.
It's true.
They wouldn't tolerate any of that nonsense.
Very true. Very true.
Anyway, hi, I'm Rebecca. I play Owen, and Owen has finally managed to stand up for herself. And that's pretty fun. Yeah, she's taken her first steps to being kind of diplomatic.
True. Emily, what you got?
Hi, I'm Emily. I play Beatrice, and Beatrice is trying to keep everybody alive.
She's doing a great job, by the way.
She's doing a stellar job at this exact moment. I'm really not sure about how it's gonna go, but she is trying.
Probably poorly. Megan.
Hi, I'm Megan. I'm playing Aranwi. I've lost my cool armor. I'm gonna cry about it. I'm gonna stay mad about it, and then I'm gonna kill that guy. And I'm gonna take it off his corpse.
Very true. That's true. It's fair. It's fair to be sad about that. That was really good armor. Like really
good armor.
Really good armor.
What you stole it in the first place?
That man had the gall to say that I tricked him. I did not trick him.
We're
gonna have
made a serious bad
next
decision.
time I see him.
Fair enough. Yeah.
So you're planning on seeing him again?
No. But if I know I will though, is the problem. I'm not planning on it. I'm not hoping for it. I just know it's an inevitability.
All right. So let's maybe do a quick recap. What does everyone remember as far as where we left off?
You want me to tell you what I remember?
Yeah, absolutely.
We are in the castle that we are assuming belongs to the Goblin Knight. We're doing negotiations to get Melwith back, which is unfortunately how Aranwi is losing the armor. And we have Pendragon, Aranwi, unfortunately Cadwigan, Gwydion, Branwen, and then us three. And then what her name? I actually have her name written down. Mifanwi, who, by the way, just as a reminder to viewers, because I still think it's hilarious, Olwen only trusted because her hair was red.
As good a reason to trust someone as any, I guess.
Yep, that's why we're trusting her. Goblin Knight doesn't like her, though. Remember that part. Goblin Knight does not.
It hasn't stood me wrong canonically yet.
I think, actually, the Goblin Knight not trusting her is a very good reason to trust her.
Yeah,
I've decided Mifanwi is my bestie.
But yeah, we faced a demon dog last time. Is what I'm calling it. I don't actually know the real name for it.
Big Puppy.
I yelled at Big Puppy, and Big Puppy went somewhere else.
Aranwi faced a red cap.
Yeah, Aranwi
lobbed it off with a critical strike.
I'm gonna say Aranwi kicked butt. Ended up in the land of death.
I thought that was mostly Cadwigan, wasn't it? I'm just kidding.
She tried to lose Cadwigan, but to no avail. She saw her old knight at the gate and managed to convince him of who she was, and he had enough humanity to let her through into where the Goblin Knights.
Now I feel it's important to note that this is
her first dead knight.
Not even my second dead knight.
Yep. Dead knight number one.
And not your nearly dead
Oh, my-
third night.
Yeah, my twice over, nearly dead third night.
Twice
Yep.
over.
Mhm.
Yeah. Let me ask, or correct one piece. We'd kind of actually moved past you recovering Melwis, if you recall.
Yeah, we were on our way back.
Correct.
Right.
I think.
You had arrived back.
Right, and we didn't
Mhm.
know
And
what
we
year.
don't
it
know
was.
what time it is.
What year is it?
Yeah.
What year is it, Bob?
What year is it? What year
What
is it?
What year is it? Yes.
What I'm asking you to know.
Jumanji.
I thought we were just meeting. I don't know.
No, Bob.
There's no
I need
GM.
you.
There's no
Shakes
GM
you.
to
I
tell
need you to tell me.
There's no GM to
It's
tell
been
you.
2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks and it's
I
been
was
all I
gonna
can
say-
think of.
All right, so
I-
just a recall for who we had along the journey. So I'll just throw up some of these names. Padarn was along, returning with Melwis. We
Yay!
have Sir Dogged. Melwis looks pretty like beaten and bruised, and is rather not bruised, just malnourished more. So I think weak and malnourished is kind of what I said before. Your buddy Cadrigan was there.
Yeah, dogged.
Your bro Cadrigan, and Gwydion.
Ooh.
Good, yeah. It's a good word.
And you had one more with you.
I win.
Mhm.
I don't know where that icon is though, so I don't know how to show you that.
Oh no.
1 sec. I'm gonna look.
And
for
then
it.
we established that Fairy Girl did not come back with us, right?
Correct.
The elf lady. Oh,
Oh, the elf. Sorry. Elf
Yeah.
lady.
Yeah, she's an elf lady.
I don't know where we
You
put
should,
her.
you should show her off anyway. Just
I'm trying, but
Because of her red hair.
just look.
That's what makes her trustworthy.
I cannot find her. Where did I showed her on screen last time? Did I not?
You did.
I'm not sure through whose, but I'm getting a little bit of feedback. Just a touch.
It's mine.
Okay.
I don't know why. I'm trying to figure it out.
See if we can deal with that real quick. Oh, that sounds good. Oh no, it doesn't.
It's back. Yeah, I'm watching my thing light up.
We'll just adjust that real quick because I think
I
that
can just mute myself and finagle with my sound stuff, if that helps.
Sure.
Because sometimes I need to unplug this and replug it back in.
I'm just gonna look for Methanwe. Oh, I don't think I set her up properly. And okay, let's do this. Give me 1 sec. What did I give you for her? Like, how did I pronounce or spell her name?
Myfanwy. It was Myfanwy.
There we go. There she is. Why wasn't that showing? I tried MY like multiple times.
Because when she's obfuscated, you can't see her
Oh.
features properly. So, bring the lore into the real life.
Gotta watch out for that.
Okay, I think I fixed it. If I didn't, we'll see.
All right. Yeah, it sounds good. No, just kidding. So close. Maybe.
Is
Actually,
it back? It didn't even light up for me that time.
no, I think it was coming a tiny bit through Rebecca's, but not much. So very tolerable, man. So. The elf girl, let's call her, because that's about all you got right now, right?
Yeah. The elf. the elf who guided us to the Goblin Knight.
Right, elf girl. Perfect.
Wow. Be reductive.
Well, just reductive in general. Let's be honest.
You're a fan of brevity.
Yeah. Simple descriptions. I'm no Matt Mercer. One sec. All right, almost there. Almost there. Hold on tight. We'll be there in a second, and then we can get started. Why waste time with these things? Who knows?
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, must be the season of my fun way.
Where did you find a worm emoji?
You know, I typed in party, and worm showed up instead.
You
And now I
typed in
think-
party and worm was there?
There we go.
Yeah, worm was there when I typed in party.
Oh, lovely.
All right, so that is the elf girl, Myfanwy. I don't know why I didn't show her name. Oh, that's why. There we go.
We found her!
I like how it says the elf girl. There's no name, but it says the elf girl. Reductive.
All right, let's proceed. Why don't we start with some awareness rolls, like any good time? Because you're back and things are just the way you left them.
That sounds
Yeah,
fake.
surely.
Right where I left you.
It's not like
Alright.
awareness rolls are the bane of my existence or anything. Oh. Thanks, awareness.
Oh my god! Almost a crit.
So close.
Oh, good.
Is it gonna be 3 for 3?
Oh no.
Oh,
Do I get to take that?
You do.
Hell yes.
Okay. You see, like a rider coming down the hill. I think Olwen's the first to notice with the critical. You see, like it's like way in the distance. Like all you can see is a figure as you all ride. It seems to be someone coming to greet you. And as you get closer, you can see that it's a lone rider. It looks to be someone, maybe a boy, like a squire in his teens, something like that.
Oh, Bob.
Yeah,
Which
Is this why you asked me?
is this?
give me your as he kind of approaches. You can give me recognize rolls, and Iranwi, you can give me +10.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I thought you're doing this to Bob, my own little brother.
Hey, the dice did it to you.
Failed.
What the fuck?
That's not
Yeah,
fair.
buddy. What's up?
What is happening?
Wait, did you ever recognize a 1?
Yeah.
Oh, I think you're just. I think we're gonna represent this as disbelief as the teenage rider. Oh no, that's wrong. That's the wrong
Just
photo.
real quick. Do
Should we check? Should
do
we
we take
check?
that?
Yeah, if you crit, you crit.
Yeah.
That didn't work.
Two of us crit.
Yeah, we both crit on a 2, Emily.
We are. There's all of our good rolls for the night.
That sucks. That did not save, so it gave through the wrong icon.
Oh, we were gone for so long. We're like, God,
my God,
Jaren's
he's a
been here. We missed our Zach
teenager.
crossover.
He's a teenager, guys.
Teenager.
It's my little guy.
The little dude is a teenager. What does he look? Oh, buddy.
Oh no. You were so
Oh.
cute.
He's in
looks
that
like
awkward
my
teenage
actual little
phase,
brother.
guys.
That's how it
My
goes.
IRL little brother.
Does he actually?
No.
That's what mine looks like.
Just hitting home. Just hitting home.
Yeah.
Like a little bit of Anakin Skywalker mixed in.
Your brother and Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah.
He rides up with a smile on his face. And I think there's like a moment pause where it's like, even though Aranwi would normally notice this, it's just like a disbelief. And you hear that strange, like, slightly deeper voice, which is just completely concerning. Oh, no. And he says,
"Oh no."
He says, "Sister, you're back. You're all back."
And she kind of like looks at him like, what? How long's it been?
A long time.
Oh no.
And then Sir Pendragon says, how long exactly? He says, 3 years to the day.
You know?
Oh my god, guys, everybody.
We can't keep going into Faerie. We can't keep doing this, guys.
Oh no. Sorry, Zach. I was so looking forward to that. I really wanted to hang out with you.
Wait, is Grifflet older than me now?
Unfair.
That's so unfair.
Yep.
Stop.
I'm still 14.
No, you're 15.
I'm 15. Never mind. I got it wrong this time.
But
He's
still
15 and a half.
He's still older than you though. He was 13 when you left. He's 16 now.
He's a year older than me now.
That's... How old am I?
We're the same.
I'm 19.
I think I'm
He's
19.
3 years
Yeah,
younger than me now.
Oh, imagine your sister.
Your
like,
sisters would be. Both of them.
oh, your sister and her like boy that she was talking to were separated for 3 years.
Oh no!
Hey, Dane, we're so sorry.
Oh, you know what though?
I mean, they're a little slightly closer
Appropriate
in
age
age
gap
now,
now.
though.
That's
Yeah.
true. We got rid of that age gap. Never mind.
Got rid of that
I
age
mean,
gap.
like, and like,
Still a little
yeah,
weird,
we got rid of a couple age gaps now. So
Everybody's age gaps. Except mine. But,
Right.
you know.
Sorry, Aranwi, your brother's cute now.
You can't do that.
Absolutely not.
I love the response. Nope.
No.
Mm-mm. Yeah.
Don't worry, I wouldn't.
Thank you.
Is that for sure? Do we know that? I'm just kidding. So
I'm making it for sure.
I will invent guns for this purpose.
the year is 489.
Oh my god.
This is bonkers, guys.
Yeah, my mind was blown a little bit.
All right, so even Sir Pendragon like kind of blinks, like, okay, I suppose we should all get back then.
Oh, how's Grifflet? Grifflet? How's Lady Gwynedd?
She's good, mostly. She said that it happens sometimes, that to not lose hope. That you would all return. I trusted her. It sounded about right. I mean, Eranwi had that arm. Where is that armor? And who's this guy? Oh, and then he looks at the horse. He's like, it's like he leans into Eranwi. He says, "Is this the prince?"
She kind of like leans up and she's like, "That's the prince."
He looks starstruck. He's trying to be cool, but he looks pretty starstruck. So he says, well, when we get the chance, you should definitely, go check in at home, see everybody.
Dad
Right.
still all right?
Yeah, he's fine.
Oh, good. All right.
Give me an
I would like
intrigue
to
roll.
see everyone. What? Oh
Give me
no! Grifflet, you lie to me? You lie? To me, your sister? I have an intrigue in 1. It's not happening. I failed, shockingly.
Now, are you trusting enough of your family? I think so. Why would he lie
Why
to
would
you,
my
right?
little brother lie to me?
That's a good question.
He's just my little guy
yeah.
that I haven't seen in 3 years and who's had so long to have a character arc. That makes him more of a liar.
Oh, he's
I would believe that Grifflet ended up being very good at lying. Like, I would believe
Right.
that as the character grows.
he's
It's very believable.
I
The
think
trickster
that's basically
child, yes.
investing in his existing stats at that point.
Well, it's really good to see you all. I'm glad you're back. And the lady will be thrilled. And the king, of course, the king will be thrilled.
I've no doubt. Melwis.
He
What
says, like,
should
kind of
we-
raising his head.
Should we write to your father immediately, or do you need some time to rest? Or what's the procedure?
We should let him know. And he's like about to finish that. He looks confused, like he's delaying his answer. He's just a bit rattled, very tired. But in his response, you hear the sound of other horses riding in, not through the veil, but through like the main entryway. So not from the south, but from the east. That would be.
I think his dad already knows.
I think she's when I hear the other horses, I'm gonna look at Pedarn, because Pedarn and Doggett, if I can, just give the look of like, do you hear that? And she'll respond and say, I think we let him rest and we write to his father, but let him rest. And I'm just gonna have my knife out, just ready, a little
Just
teeny
super
tiny knife.
trusting. Everything will be fine.
I'm so
Should we-
trusting, guys.
Should we give him a cloak to just hide him from plain sight? In case prying eyes want
I
to...
don't think I have a cloak, so
Not sure I do either.
Does anyone have heraldry? You know what? I'll give you
I
test
think
heraldry
I do.
or recognize. Whatever one you prefer. Heraldry
you said
or
heraldry or recognize.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have
failed
heraldry on.
recognize.
Oh, if it's recognized, and I have a 2. Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't know. Ooh.
Yeah, it's really hard to say. It looks like there's knightly
No, I
banners in the distance.
Pedarn.
Someone's coming.
Pedarn.
Yes.
Do you know who those people are?
He looks over, squints. 1 sec.
Anybody that's better at this than us, which is
That's
everyone.
true. Why should we roll?
All the
We can
knights
outsource
around
the
us.
He squints and he says,
Does he have a heraldry of 1?
no, he has a heraldry of 11 now.
Oh, okay.
We just set it for him using 3d6.
Okay.
Because he's a knight, so they typically have that skill if they're
Okay.
trained. If they're not newbie knights. He squints and he says, oh, it's Sir Morian. Castellan.
Oh.
From the king.
Oh, he got old.
I'm gonna put the
Boy.
knife away slightly.
Yes,
Slowly
he
put
did.
my knife away.
You see him riding in. There's a small contingent with him of looks like knights.
How do you know we'd be back?
Yeah, why is he here?
It's a good question.
Grifflet?
It's not Samhain, is it?
Grifflet, she says, no, it's not. It's
Was he at the castle with you?
it's Beltana. Well, the day after.
Oh. Oh. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's been 3 years to the day.
Well, good festive May to you then.
And Sir Morian rides up and says, "Hail." Kind of rides in. He's got a smile on his face.
Hail?
You did
Well
it.
met.
Well done.
Aye.
Did you know that we were gonna show up just now?
Morian kind of looks to the side and says, "The king knows many things. He foretold that you would return 3 days from whence you left.
3 days.
Days.
3 weeks, or sorry, 3 years from whence you left." Man, the king.
No, keep it 3 days.
King done fucked up, so we came back every interval
Yeah.
of 3. We tried, 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months.
He was
And then we were
wrong by
just
like
like,
2
fine,
years.
So we've been
53
coming here
weeks.
every
Man,
3
that's right.
weeks for 3 years.
That'd be a good
The-
start.
the-
Finally got it right.
So
Well, come, let's let the prince rest. Seems he needs it.
Aye. That was the plan.
Sorry, don't let us get in your way. We're here to see you in, not to intervene. All right. So,
Well then.
do you all want to head to the? Is that the plan? Head to the manor, or on
It's the
me?
manor.
Are you going anywhere else?
Unless-
Grifflet said to check in on family, and also Ronwe feels so guilty about the prince still. So maybe she should just not be around the prince. She feels really bad about it still.
Okay. So you're gonna maybe go see family first?
Yeah, I'm gonna see my family.
Yeah.
I'm gonna avoid my problems.
Grifflet will not. He will go back with the others. And leave you some time.
Oh, alright.
Oh no.
Bye, Grifflet.
Be really bad.
He doesn't want to see you.
I don't care for that. I don't
If you
think
make
he
me
would
It's
cry
like
this
mean.
episode,
No. I mean now.
I think Grifflet would do that. Just go to my face and say lies.
He's 16.
He's 16.
Yeah.
16-year-olds lying
So-
to me about my father being alive.
just to confirm here, Olwen and Beatrice on with the
Yeah.
party to Keep-
Yes.
or
Indeed.
on we pit stop. Perfect. We
Stop.
can do that.
Mm-hmm.
You arrive at home. It's a very welcoming sight. You ride through the village of Wicombe, and everything looks more or less the same as you left it. Like if someone if you didn't just see your teenage brother who aged 3 years and turned from a young teen to a young adult, you probably wouldn't, or nearing young adult, you probably wouldn't trust any of this. But nevertheless, everything looks in place.
What an encouraging start to this scene, Bob.
Yeah.
Surely this is not prelude to something big having changed
No,
at
Not at
home.
all. Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll all be good.
I'm knock on the door because I trust my brother. Ronwy doesn't know what I know.
Knock or walk in?
Narrative framing. Knock or walk in? I mean, I guess knock. It's been 3 years.
Okay.
Don't want to scare people, but maybe just knock. Mom? Lori?
As you knock, the door opens, and you see your mom, but she looks a bit different. Her hair is starting to go silver. You can see a bit of the age in her face. And she looks at you, and her eyes well up, and she just runs to you with a big hug.
Yeah, big hug. But very gentle because she looks a little bit more fragile now.
She says, "You're back. You're back."
Back. It's good to see you again. It was only a few hours for me, but Grifflet said it's been 3 years.
It's been 3 years, yes.
Where's everyone else? She's kind of like looking over her mom's shoulder.
As you kind of look over, you see Lori standing. She's grown up quite a bit.
Yeah.
She steps out, and she's still, dressed down, would say. It doesn't look like she's taken on any role of being like a maiden or anything like Idane has. Definitely more in cleaning rags and stuff. But she has a hesitant smile seeing you. She's never been one, I think, to show a lot of outward affection. She's more guarded, right? So
yeah,
she does smile and wave kind of thing, but she kind of lets the moment with you and your mom happen.
Okay. Lori, it's good to see you again. How have you been?
Good. Well, why haven't you aged? You look the same as when you left.
I was in Faerie. I don't think time works the same there, I guess. For me, it was only a few hours.
I see.
Is she acting like weird, or is this like a normal amount of observation?
it's a bit standoffish, yeah.
Something wrong?
Your mom's like, no, not at all.
Do I get to make another intrigue roll?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
I just want to embarrass myself some more. Fumble. Everything is so great, Bob. It's so good right now.
Amazing. Everything's great.
I think with 20, it's just this. You haven't drawn a conclusion to what's happening, or at least the right one. Like you're just happy to be home.
Hasn't.
Yeah, that's what I mean. With the 20, that's what that's representing.
Yeah. Alright, maybe I'll stick my foot in it. Oh.
Your mom says, do you have time to come in, or do you have to go to the manor?
I think everyone else is dealing with we got the prince, and I think they're letting him rest. I should be fine to come in.
Okay.
Where's Idane and Dad?
Well, Idane has been tending to the lady for some time. She does still visit quite often, but she stays there for now, awaiting her betrothed's return.
Her betrothed?
Oh.
Well, didn't you hear that they were promised?
Who?
Or in the night, Sir Doggett?
Sir Doggett.
Oh, right. She hadn't shared that. It was a private promise. But when he went missing, well, she shared with us.
Oh. Well, he's back.
Yeah.
I guess she'll be happy about that. What? All right.
Florrie says, she kind of walks up and puts a hand on your mom's shoulder and says, I'm gonna take Iranwi with me, and we'll take her to Dad real quick. And your mom says, okay, yeah.
Oh, is he out and about?
Not far from here, Florrie says. If you want to, why don't you test suspicious? Because I think even though you're not picking up on the intrigue, you might be.
Trusting verses or just suspicious?
Yeah, because it is your family, so it's just.
Oh. Well.
50-50. I think you're just getting weird vibes. So you're not fully distrusting your family, but it's more like you're like, why is everything so weird? Like.
Everyone's being real weird.
Yeah.
All right. And she'll follow Florrie.
Okay.
I feel like I'm watching a train approaching me.
We'll go to a brief scene skip where the party heading to the manor arrives. The manor looks pretty much the same. The tree looks as you would expect it this time of year, but the half in stasis and the other half showing the lovely colors of spring.
Hooray!
Yay!
And as you arrive, the knights begin to dismount, and their squires go about taking the horses to the stables for them. Trying to think, other than Olwen and Beatrice, we don't really have. Well, you don't have squires to take to the stables, but Dame Branwyn will offer to take yours for you, Olwen, if you wish.
Thank you.
She kind of stops and looks to both Beatrice and Olwen and says, I think we owe you both a great deal back there. I don't think things would have gone as well as they did without you both. So
Branwyn. I would, if you could not tell anyone how I helped, that would be good. I think.
Okay.
For now.
She shrugs. All right.
She's like the most nonchalant person ever.
I love her. And
thank you. I'll owe you one.
I didn't really do anything.
No, she says, I don't think that's accurate. We had lost our direction. You filled in for Padarn. No one else was prepared to do that, but you did.
Well, that was Nathani.
No.
No, you made the decision.
I suppose so. Well, thank you. It means a lot coming from you.
Oh, well, don't get all weird about it.
Anyway, I'm not weird. It's just...
And then she'll take her horse and walk off.
I love my knight so much.
I know.
She's great.
Most awkward person to exist.
I love it so much. Where it's like starting to have an emotional moment, and she's just like, no. She's like, cool, I'm gonna leave before that starts. So are we all heading inside at this point?
I think so.
Yeah, I'll help carry Melwith, because I assume he's not walking well on his own.
He could use an arm crutch for sure.
Cool! I'm about short enough. Let's do that.
And I think at that time it's kind of gonna hit Olwen that Mifanwe didn't come with, but I guess it makes sense that she didn't. Gonna just.
Yeah, why don't you roll fairy lore? Or fairy?
Would love to.
Yeah,
It's a success.
You would venture to guess that this side of the other side is not exactly her destination, right?
Yeah, makes sense.
She likely has another way. If you recall, she did refer to herself as working on behalf of the Seelie, right?
Seelie, yeah.
So you would suspect that's somewhere else, and she has a better means of getting there than coming back here.
Right. I'd like to say
But
goodbye as well and thank her and all that. It's fine. I'll never see her again. It's fine.
Yeah, never. Definitely just throw her in real quick as a one-shot confusion we'll never go back to. So.
I mean, I've had those before.
Yeah. Not sure you will in my games.
Those are Floris's thing.
Yeah. Oh, those kind of one-shots. It's like processing slowly as I'm multitasking. I'm gonna start referring to those as one-shots now. That's actually pretty good.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So, yeah, you get back, and the castle's pretty much as you'd expect it. There's not really any new faces other than Sir Morian. Lady Gwynedd looks relatively the same, like she hasn't changed much in the 3 years' time. But she does kind of walk up to you too quickly as you go. You made it back! Did all of you? And she's like looking around, like out past you.
Yes.
There are others attending to the stables, and we went to check in with family.
What about the prince? Oh. Did you get the prince?
He's on me right now.
Oh right. She looks at him and goes, "Ooh, never mind. Sorry, I didn't recognize you." He looks like he doesn't ever look this unpretty. He does today. So.
Your Majesty, you look like shit.
He's too droopy today.
When Lady Gwynedd says that, Beatrice very quietly to Melwith, who is using her as a cane, she's just very quietly going to say, "I won't tell anyone, I swear."
Thanks.
Yep.
He even sounds gruff, right, compared to the way. There is no
what
one.
Happened, Dave?
You do know. I mean, it's worth noting that you would know this anyways. Vivian is not here. You don't see her, but she had left before, if you recall.
Oh yeah.
She had left with
she left not answering a single question.
Yeah, she left with Nimue, who's totally the same age now, so nothing to worry about there.
No, oh my god, my 2-year-old sister.
3.
You mean 5?
3.
You mean 6?
Yeah.
Oh, she's 6.
What?
Yeah. She was 3. And
I'm still mad at Vivian for
left.
just.
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right. Is there somewhere that I can help him to rest and not be seen like this?
Yeah, you know where the bed where the chambers are. There's lots of guest chambers. Yeah. This is a fairly big manor.
Yep. All right. I'll be back in a minute. And I'm gonna help him to wherever I know the nice chambers are where people stay, because he's a prince. So
Owen will let you use whatever room she's used.
yeah, is she? I mean, I snooped around. Like, I have a big idea where,
Yeah, you did.
where like they let special guests stay. I'll go there and hope there's no one in there.
As you're kind of walking that way, I'm gonna give both of you. You can test like an awareness roll.
Is Owen coming with, or is she staying?
Owen's not coming
No,
with.
but it doesn't matter.
Owen's not.
Okay,
yeah.
for sure.
You said you want awareness?
Yeah.
Hey.
You can see from your position as well, but apparently not. So as Beatrice is walking, you hear a door open kind of in front of you, from one of the chamber rooms, and you see a head peer out. And
hello.
You see her notice this, and she almost like runs you and the prince over as she comes running by, just like skip.
He's at the door,
skimming right past.
I'm the only one who knows.
Almost knocks over Olwen and then kind of jumps.
Olwen has a feeling.
As she passes me, I say, he's at the door, because I'm the only one that was aware of the fact that she was crushing on Dogged, because she said duh, and then I met Dogged, and I was like, ah.
Dogged turns.
Owen figured it out while they were playing cards, I think.
Dogged is talking to Padarn, and he turns and sees her, and then all of a sudden she's like smack in his arms, and everyone kind of looks surprised. Like, I don't think a lot of people realized this was happening. So interesting moment. And with that, we're gonna go back to Eranwi and Glory.
I'm so excited.
She takes you, basically you wander a little bit out towards like the back of the village, so it'd be like the back of your home, and then there's a bit like a plot of land, that your family tends to. And as you walk towards that, you remember like the old oak tree that you used to play under as a kid. Lots of memories there. She walks up and kind of stops a few feet away. Give me either hunting or awareness would be appropriate.
Awareness, thank you. I've succeeded on awareness.
You kind of look in the direction of the tree, and you look down and you realize that some of the grass is much younger than the other grass. Yeah. And she just she doesn't say much. She looks to see your response, and then she just puts a hand on your shoulder uncomfortably.
Oh, is he around here? And she's kind of like not looking at that grass. Grifflet wouldn't lie. To me?
The apothecary kept him comfortable in his final days. He knew nothing but peace.
Oh, that...
He had asked if you return, not to mourn that you didn't see him. He was very proud of you and thought what you were doing was needed.
Grifflet said he was okay. He told me when we came in.
Did he? He probably didn't want you to be. Well, it's good to have you back, right?
Stay here alone a bit.
Yeah. He left you this. And she holds out like a little it's like the necklace he wore from a long time ago. You remember seeing it? It's something like he was really proud of that Derwin gave him a long time ago. It's got the crest of Summerland on it.
Oh. She'll kind of like hold it. How long ago was it?
He passed last Samhain.
Right. Okay.
All right, and then we're going to give you a moment, and we're gonna let like the camera kind of pans back on Iranwi under the tree as she's left alone, and Faerie leaves her.
Yeah.
Okay, and then we'll be slightly skipping ahead to like the evening eventually, but I'm just gonna check with Beatrice and Owen before, because there's gonna be a small celebration that you're all back, small feast. Before we do that, is there anything? Let's go maybe in order, so Owen, then Beatrice. Owen, is there anything you want to check up on or do while you're back for the
I
afternoon?
wanted to check in with I wanted to check in with with the lady and see how our boy Rickard is doing.
Okay,
Old friend that we left behind.
sure.
And
Oh,
he was doing okay, but he was still a little nervous.
Are you checking in with her, or are you looking for him first?
I would ask her first.
Okay. You can absolutely, but she's now busy playing I need to prepare a feast mode, so she's back in scramble mode. You can come with her as she is, kind of thing. And she's like, multitasking and
Yeah,
like,
I'll help her
Directing,
along
I
with
guess,
that
is
too,
the
so that Owen will be an extra pair of hands so that she's not a hindrance with her questions while she's following her.
You notice it seems they've taken on some new servants, like just other folk from the town. Likely in the absence of paying 4 nights, or three nights, you have a little bit more income to your house.
Yeah, who would have thought?
Yeah, tiny bit of a surplus the last couple of years. Yeah, but nevertheless, we'll give you that moment. Go ahead and kick it off.
Lady Gwynedd, I haven't seen Rickard around yet. Is he still around? Is he still alright?
Rickard, all right. It's been some time.
Alright.
He he didn't take it so well at first when y'all didn't come back. I think he felt guilty that he didn't come with you. But I think he's okay. He had set out on his own.
On his own? He didn't take a night with him? Did he get knighted? He's old enough, right?
Well,
Was he?
no, he wouldn't be. I don't know. He said he needed answers. It seemed like he was really confused, and so my understanding is he set out for Wells. Gain more understanding.
Else? I see. Did he say any sort of... Did he say if he'd be back?
He had said that if you all happen to return, to let you know that he was really happy that you had. I'm sure if wherever he is, if he knew you were back, he would likely come to visit. He cared for you all very much.
He was a good friend, or when we knew him, how we knew him.
He stayed till the following summer after you left, and then he departed.
Well, hopefully he's feeling well enough to set off on his own. I guess that's something.
He seemed, while he was here, like he really didn't have a place that he understood. whatever happened over there. Well, we can talk. We can avoid those things. Regardless, he's a resilient boy. I'm sure. A young man at this point, really. I'm sure he'll be fine.
Sure. I hope so.
By all the year jumping, he would be like 20 now, right? Because he was 17 on his departure in 483. He was 17.
Mm-hmm.
When he returned in 485, he was still 17, and then he stayed ever since. So 18, 19, 20, 21 actually, 49. Yeah,
He's older than us now? That's not fair.
Yeah.
Not allowed.
I mean,
Bring
like,
back.
he would have been older than us if he never went to Faerie. So.
Whittian is older than me, so I don't want to hear it from y'all.
No,
Everybody's older than me.
Whittian
the same age.
Whittian didn't
Not-
age. Grifflet.
Not
did.
Whittian.
Yeah.
Grifflet.
Yeah.
Too many
Yeah.
G names.
Whittian-
Grifflet is
Whittian
older than
joined
me
Yale,
now.
But yeah, Grifflet.
Yeah.
Grifflet has aged for sure.
None of this is fair. This is
No,
awful. I
it's
think
not.
we
It's
should
so
stop
sad.
going into Faerie.
No more fairy, guys.
No.
No more Faerie. I'm done with this
What if-
place.
You guys, if you say no more Faerie, you're admitting that the Salisburys are correct.
No,
And do
wait,
you really want
no.
that? Yeah,
That's
that's what I
true.
thought.
That's valid. Oof.
Do y'all want to see the chart that you rolled on?
The chart.
The chart? There's a chart?
Uh-huh.
Oh god.
I mean,
Is there a chart on like how long we're gone?
uh-huh. Yep. I mean,
Oh, God.
It's
Remember your 12?
randomized.
Peek behind. Yeah.
Was that the awareness rolls we did at the beginning?
no, it
Or
was
was
your
that-
last
No,
roll.
last
the chart was when I rolled a d20 at the end of the session, and I
Oh,
rolled
so
a
we
12.
can. So what you're saying is we can
You
blame
done
Rebecca.
Yeah,
I can't
you
see it.
can. This is all my fault.
I see that it's on the stream. I
It's on the
cannot see it
stream.
on my.
That is
Oh, special! I rolled special.
Special.
Wonderful. Great.
Incredible.
so. If you're lucky enough to roll a 19 or 20 after rolling the special, you'll jump back or forward significant time. in the
We can go
process.
back. Guys, we have
Or
to go back
forward.
to
We go
Faerie.
back. We have to go back.
We can go
Yes.
backwards.
Mm. Yep.
Oh.
That feels terrifying. I don't want to go backwards.
Alright, so between us and no Salisbury people, get out. Just between us Summerlin folk, Faerie sucks. I don't like this place.
Yeah, I don't like
Well,
it.
odds are, so 1 to 10 out of 20 is exact time, and 20 plus exact time halved. So there's a good chance
Which
that
is-
nothing happens.
Exact time halved sounds like. How? How is
Yeah.
my brain?
So if
how
you went
is
if you went for
exact time
6
halved?
hours, it would have been 3 hours.
Got it. Okay. Not exact time that you left.
No.
That makes more sense.
But a lot of the roles, almost all the roles are like minutes, maybe a couple months, maybe a season or a couple seasons
Mhm.
or exact time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So anyways, that's there.
Good to know for next time. Not that there's going to be a next time.
No,
There isn't
never.
going to be.
You'll never have to go.
Please.
But you shouldn't have to
Please
go there every Tuesday either. Like, should be right.
Well, it's Tuesday, innit?
Yeah, right.
Right. Anyway.
Okay. If that's good for that, why don't I go over to Owen?
Mhm.
real quick? Or not Owen. Why don't I go over to
Hell yeah.
Beatrice?
Double time, baby.
Yeah, oh, it's just gonna go double time.
Reclaiming
I
my time.
I'm carrying a man to a room, so I just want to make sure he gets in a room and that I can get someone to attend him.
Yeah.
If not, I will, but like,
Yeah, that.
I'm like the worst attendant.
Yeah, there'd be like a servant that attends, but they don't have. I mean, they have the apothecary in town. You know, Lilo.
I should probably go get Lilo.
Do you want to go get Lilo?
Yeah, as soon as I'm like sure that somebody's with him and we're not just like leaving him, because it was some fairy stuff and that feels dangerous. So as soon as I'm sure there's a servant staying with him,
Okay.
and then yeah, I'll go grab Lilo. This feels like a Lilo situation.
You reach the apothecary, and you find the door open. You hear the lady's voice, and she says, "Come in." Who is Beatrice? You're back.
Hi. Yeah, I'm back. It's been
She
3
starts.
years.
She grabs at your hands, and she's like, "Oh, you've got all your pieces. Good. Nothing bit anything off. I see."
Oh yeah, I did something really cool. Believe me. I'm so ready to talk about that. Does she look the same?
Yep.
Cool.
By that I mean the younger version that she became.
Yeah, yep.
That Samhain. Yep.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I need your help. We got the prince back, and
Oh,
I
good.
don't have the medical knowledge to assess him.
Does he have all his pieces?
I didn't check.
She nods. Good. Well, let's see to him.
Yeah, I was pretty sure he'd be upset with that. But I control. She like lowers her voice.
We'll need some of this, and she starts stuffing
giant
stuff in your hands.
Hey, dog.
Yeah. Giant dog. Yes. And she's like, "Oh, where's that?" She's rummaging through stuff.
It's it's not that big of a deal. It's fine. And I'll just help her carry things. Very defeated looking Beatrice.
She says, "No, I want to hear. I want to hear." Well, I'm sure you've seen now with your own eyes that Faerie itself is where magic comes from.
Oh yeah, I can do stuff there and have nothing. Like, no, I'm not tired. There's nothing.
True.
So,
yes,
yeah,
it does not come with the cost that it
commanded-
does here, as long as you don't try to, well, bring it back with you.
Oh, I was not bringing that dog back with me. It was bigger than a horse.
Oh my.
Yeah, I controlled it with like 4 words. It was great.
She kind of
Arguably one of the cooler things I've done.
give me an intrigue roll.
My intrigue's not good. It's getting better though, because I keep using it like a crazy person. Hey!
You notice when she looked, you notice a look of being sincerely surprised / impressed with you controlling the dog thing.
And
It's just a look.
used...
She doesn't say anything like congratulations. She just looks like impressed.
It's enough. I need someone just to acknowledge that I was awesome. And I used the protection one again. That seems to be my default one, but that was super cool.
We all have our best talents, as it were. Perhaps that is yours.
Olwen figured out her talking talent while we were there, which was actually kind of cool, but never tell her I say that, please.
Well, yeah, the nobles, if there's one thing they do, they sure like to talk. She says,
"Yep, see, super accurate." And if I say it to her, she'll never say it. She'll never shut up about it. So I'm never acknowledging it. I never said that. We did some really cool stuff, but I only got the really short version. So when I have more information, I could probably tell you. But I mean, Iranwi does cool stuff every day. It almost gets her killed every day, but
yeah, we should be careful with that. I mean, well, it's her choice.
That's kind of why I feel like I'm there most of the time. Just to make sure neither of them get themselves killed.
Well, that's.
They said I would have to find a purpose. It's a purpose.
Who said that? She says curiously as you walk.
Vivienne said I was supposed to be here, so I'm guessing there was a greater purpose for that. But Vivienne never deals in actual answers to questions, so I don't know.
Yeah. Well, that's fair.
Yeah, no, I get a lot of questions and a lot of no answers. I can ask Pendragon, but Pendragon just looks uncomfortable and leaves.
Well,
that one's more entertaining to me.
What are you? I mean, I can't. I don't know much myself, but what do you want to know?
What are the ladies of the lake? See, you're doing it.
No, it's just I don't. There are things that I've guessed and things, but very little that I've been told. As far as I know, they are a sisterly magic order. What they do, what their goal is, well, that's more difficult. I don't know. I don't know who they serve. They seem to be in league with the king. But I don't know for what purpose. I know that they visited with Merlin in the past. Or rather, Merlin's visited with them.
Yeah. Thank you. That was more than I've gotten. Still not entirely everything, but
not
better.
For me, right? She nudges you on the shoulder.
You did not hear a compliment for someone past my lips, so I didn't hear a single thing. I'm still probably going to ask Pendragon just because I want to see him get uncomfortable and leave the room.
She shrugs like, that's fair.
Yeah. But, I'll probably wait till we're done escaping death, because that feels like a good idea. But yeah, Melwis, one, I've never met a prince before, and two, he looks kind of injured, and he seems pretty upset that he looks like a wreck. Which, yeah, but he's not saying he's upset about it, but it seems upsetting to him.
Well,
so I'm pretty sure we never speak about what he looks like either.
Well, I mean, the boy's a bit different. If the horse was indicative of that.
Yeah, how is he different? Do you know?
Well, he's half Fae.
He's half Fae?
Yeah.
He is pretty.
Well, yes, it's true.
I mean, his horse is also green.
Glamour has different effects, and that can be one of them.
He's frankly lucky that his glamour looks like that. Because, I feel like it could look a lot worse. The Goblin Knight looks terrible.
You're talking silly and unsilly, though. Very different things.
Oh. Okay.
Many of the silly are beautiful. Not all, but many. There is one they said that was so atrocious that even his enemies couldn't turn their sword to him.
Who is that?
I forget his name. It's an old legend. From up north of here.
But yeah, I didn't see any injuries. He just seems more like they starved him amongst other things. So, but I don't know. I didn't check because I don't know how to do that. So
it would be unwise of them to do anything worse. If they really harmed the prince, then they would be calling a war with the Magician King.
Can you help him feel less weak?
Oh, well, yeah. I think I can. But, as far as tonight, I will tend to him. I'm sure you have lots to catch up on. Rest and enjoy yourself, because tomorrow I'm going to begin to work you again like a dog. So.
Good to know you don't change, Lilo.
She
Yeah,
smiles.
she's just going to, with her arms full of whatever Lilo handed her, she's going to turn towards the door.
Yeah. She'll follow with you.
I think that's the first in character interaction I've ever had with Lilo.
Yep, pretty much. Well,
It was great.
Yeah, Lilo
where
was
she was
great.
more than
Lilo's great.
a
I
plot
like
piece.
her.
Yeah. All right, so why don't we start with the feast? It's a 2-rounder.
Woo.
I'll cut you over.
Ooh, feast.
Right, we are a feast.
Rebecca's
Oh, yeah.
first feast without Rickert. We don't have Rickert this time.
Right?
What am I
We
supposed to do with myself if Ricky's not here to bother?
I was gonna say, I feel like half the interactions were like, I'm gonna go bother Rickert. We don't
So-
have him
He's
anymore.
a sweet little boy. I just want to take care of him. He's Olin wants a little brother.
For this one, you will all be seated above the salt because they are honoring the whole party that
Oh.
went in to save the
Oh.
prince.
Awful. I don't think Arami wants to be there.
You can pass it. Do you want to pass it up? Because you can do that. It's actually part of the rules. You can. You can
I
cede
think that'll
your
be more
position.
noticeable.
All it does is put you
I
down
think
a
she's
level.
just going to sit there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It's up to you. You can when you pass it off. It's like a. Yeah. I'll just read it to you, and then you know the option. Does that sound fair?
Mhm. Yeah.
Not that you'll get here very often. So, seed. No, just kidding. You never know. It's only an appearance roll. So, seating your position.
Oh.
Characters may voluntarily cede their position to a lower area if they prefer. To do so requires a modest roll. On a success, check the trait and gain 10 glory, or 20 with a critical success. Then move your seat to a lower spot. Failure means that the intended move cannot be arranged. A fumbled roll indicates that the attempt at humility comes across as disingenuous and cynical, costing the character 1 point of honor. So the only real failure is like a fumble.
A fumble. I think Arami's gonna stay above the salt just because, like, that's where her friends are, so.
Okay.
Join in my misery.
Friends?
Don't leave me here alone.
All
So
his friends.
I'll set up the group being honored here. Oh, where's your favorite? We're missing him. Oh, Cadigan, there we go.
Ah.
Oh.
I thought you meant an actual
Yeah.
favorite.
Dog is.
Yeah, I thought you were
No,
mocking me and going like, "Where's Rickert?" Right, I sent him away.
Grifflet is here on the floor. Gwydian's here on the floor.
Gwydian's on the floor.
Gwydian's on the floor?
Oh wait, no. He was with you. He's with you. Never mind.
Yeah. We do that to my
Oh,
boy.
Poor boy.
Everyone's with Gwydian.
Goodness.
And Flory and Terwin are servants in the castle, so they will, or manor, they'll help out. Lilo is not going to be here because she just wouldn't be. So, not her thing. So with that, we'll cut over to that view so people can see it.
Yeah.
All right.
And what are we eating at the feast?
Yeah, what are we eating?
Right. Damn.
Dude.
1 sec. There we go.
Eels. Oh, cock and
Eels.
trees.
Ooh, cock and
Horrifying.
What
cheese.
is cock and trees?
It's a
I'm gonna
special
post
one.
a picture of it in stream, fam. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
advance.
it's
Oh
awful.
no, it's awful.
Wait,
So-
Did we just get
eggs,
all the
though.
bad ones? I don't
Sure.
like eggs, so
Yeah.
Glazed egg sounds nice. It sounds like oh my god.
I put it in stream, fam, my dude.
Ajitsuki
I wonder
tamago.
if I can spoiler tag. Yeah.
It's so bad you have to spoiler tag it.
It's what I'm thinking
Yeah.
of.
It's not good.
Oh no,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
Oh my god, why? What, can I recover it?
You have to leave
Yeah,
the
if-
tab
if-
and then come
if
back.
you,
Oh my
everyone-
god.
We need a not safe
Everyone
for
on
work
the
for that one. Is that bad?
if
sensitive
you're not in
content.
Discord,
Oh my.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, I recovered it. Thank God.
So
That
everyone in the
was-
stream, if you would like to experience this as well, look up cockatrice or join
It's
the Discord.
horrible. Be ready to tab out so you can recover it.
I don't care for him.
Oh my God, that's awful.
Yeah.
That was
All right.
the worst thing I've ever seen.
I know, right?
Anyway,
Anyway, glazed egg sounds good.
I don't even like eggs.
Gwyneth,
This is
you
all
just- you
a
just made
giant
this?
fail for me.
You made this in one evening, Gwyneth? Why?
Yeah, she just had it lying around, you know?
All right. Can you all look on your sheets and tell me your glories, please? Because that'll determine order in which.
I don't think I have any glory.
You do. You all have.
You do.
Oh, I don't
Um,
think I updated my glory.
I think I
I've never updated my glory.
So your
I haven't updated it. I've updated in our tab. Iranwi has 933.
yeah.
Beatrice has 170. And Olwen has 558.
Oh.
So we're on Mizuma. Okay. So
Mine-
before we begin, because I don't want to go any further with this, you are back. Years have passed, and even though you've had no training time, your checks will be undone. So we're gonna start real quick, starting with Iranwi. Go ahead and test all your checks and remove all your checks.
Oh boy, okay.
Yeah.
Quick old winter phase.
Yep, a super quick winter phase.
Success on generous, so that means it doesn't go up, right?
Correct.
Okay. Untick generous. Suspicious. Oh boy.
You're
Boy.
getting more suspicious.
Your brother just lied to you. Makes sense.
That's true.
Honestly, my little brother. I think I critted on sword. Should that be ticked?
Yeah. If you crit on sword,
Okay.
it should be two.
Then I will roll sword.
Crit
What
means
is
it
that?
goes up. It means it goes up. Yeah.
And an extra
That's
tick or
that's
no?
our house rule. Goes up and
Oh,
it's
yeah,
an
for
extra
sure.
tick. Yep.
Okay.
It's our house rule.
Woohoo. Horsemanship. I've failed horsemanship. Yee-haw.
Good.
Full of skills. And then recognize. Failed recognize.
There you go.
Better at it.
You're slightly better at
and-
recognize.
Oh my goodness! I've 2 passions ticked. Didn't know you could do that. Okay, I succeeded love of family. Damn it.
Well,
And I've
your
succeeded.
brother
on
just
honor.
lied to you. Makes sense.
She really said no.
Yeah,
Nah.
no, fuck my family, actually.
My family, actually.
My character in a nutshell.
Is that your? Yeah, that's fair. Is that your entire set? I think so, right? For Megan.
That's everything.
Olwen, your turn.
Yeah.
I'm doing this so you guys
Okay.
can get new checks, by the way. If that wasn't
Yeah. So, first is Valorous.
Ooh.
Oh, humble. So that means it goes up, right?
Yep.
Oh, yes.
What did you
Um,
miss? Check the year, Mark.
We missed a lot.
So much.
Awareness. Failure.
Hey.
Oh, yes.
Sorry.
Courtesy. Failure. Hell, yes. Intrigue. Fuck.
Ah, so close.
Recognize. I know, my favorite.
What?
Fuck you.
Oh my god.
God, that is so sad.
you're all
That's
making-
so rude.
You're all making fun of Bob about being reductive. Apparently, Olwen's a reductive one. Had hair.
God.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Religion. Failure.
Your recognize didn't go up, but your religion did.
Hey.
Olwen has found God.
Owen has found
I mean,
Olin has
I
become
did.
Catholic.
My religion is pagan. Thank you very much.
Oh
My
my God.
my knowledge of
She found many
pagan-
gods.
what-
It's like
I
Pokemon.
did.
She went out
in
and
fact
found 5 more.
so many gods.
Gotta
Yeah.
find them all.
She found horse god.
Oh yeah, we need to get that. We need to get that going. All right, that's everything for Olin, right?
I believe so. Yes, that is all the things.
All the things. Not
Sorry
bad.
for
Really sucky on the
being a-
recognize.
Yeah, I'm sorry for being a angry cosplay for a little bit.
All right, and then on to Beatrice.
Sorry, I keep having horribly timed coughing.
No, it's okay.
I don't have a lot of chicks. I have like maybe 3.
You should have more than that because you critted even a couple
1,
things.
2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I have love of family, which I've never rolled. Or I rolled the. Hey, look at that! I rolled it for my sister.
Yeah, your sister. That's basically what did that. Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
Cool.
Love of family minus mother.
Yeah, I know, right? Intrigue is next. Please give me intrigue. Hey. I use intrigue way too much for someone who's not intriguey. I recognize.
Hey. Nice.
Sight. Yay, sight.
And what's your protect score at?
Let's see what my protect score is at. Protect isn't one that I have checked.
No, but what is the score at? Because
11.
Okay. Yeah. What about your control fairy one?
It's at 4 and it's checked.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. I was about to say you should have that one checked for sure.
Yay. Now it's a 5.
Just making sure you're whenever you crit for sure, you always get a check. Any feast round, you often get a check for like what you're succeeding at. Anything under 5 or under, you get a check automatically if you succeed at it. And then there's like rare situations like where I might call for something that's like it's like a quest test basically. When those happen, I will say check this. So those are all the ways you're like you get tests or checks, rather. All right, and so with that in mind, is that the last one for you, Emily, or did you?
That was my very last one.
All right. So we begin the feast with all of you at the long banquet table that's been set up for the honored guests. By honored guests, we mean those that were successful in the prince. There's another table for the royal guests that's over here, and Lady Gwynedd sits alone at her table. And there are a few local knights from the what's the name of it? Not Winterstoke 100. Hold on, I'll find it. Heartcliff 100, which is where you guys are from. So it's gonna be really hard to see, but y'all are from here, so yay!
Yay!
I think I do have a map somewhere of that. I'm not sure if I added it to the server, but I should get it there at some point. One of those things that I keep saying I should do and I don't do.
Hey. I'm there with you, Bob.
Yeah. All right, so let's dive in. Let's start with Aronmi. What do you want to talk to?
Hey, I have a question real quick. Are we gonna have like the between rounds like party talk time?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, perfect.
Especially at the table, you're all together, so.
Okay, well, I'm leaving the table instantly is the problem.
I just mean that you have like seating isn't a barrier is more what my point is. So like you can come back. It's not like everyone's above the salt and you're on the floor. That would be a bit more of a problem. Like, yeah. That
would be a bit more of a problem. So I think Aronwi like shows up to the feast a little bit late. She's given her seat. She's very quiet. Her eyes look a little bit like bruised and a little bit. And then before anyone has an opportunity to talk to her, she sees Edane, gets up, and goes to talk to her. And that's what I'm using my first round for.
Okay. You will find Nadine easy enough. She looks quite a bit different, obviously.
Yeah.
I think she is. So she's actually seated like a noble at this point because of the betrothal, but she's below the salts. So she's like a petty noble, basically, would be the equivalent, or groomed like a petty noble, if that makes any sense. I hate that word
exciting.
means new things, though. She is being prepared for that. Yeah. So, yeah.
Nice.
Very exciting.
All right, gonna take her plate of eel, I guess, and kind of a little bit hesitantly, because Flory was acting a little weird, but she's gonna sit down next to Elaine and say, I haven't seen you in a while, or I guess it's been a while for you.
Oh, wow. I knew you all looked the same, but you really haven't changed.
I haven't. You've changed a lot, though. I heard that you were betrothed to Oged?
Oh, right. Well, I guess you weren't really here to hear that.
I wasn't.
It's
Just
true.
learned today.
That's true.
How did you two meet?
Well, do you remember the spring equinox in the game?
I do. It was not so long ago for me.
I guess not. He was the one that found me.
I see.
He was kind and chivalrous. That word doesn't exist. Hold on. Kind and courtly, well-spoken. He seems wonderful. And she kind of looks over, like, at the distance, because there's still that barrier, like, she can't go see him at this feast, or not easily. She's not seated with him, right? So.
And he treats you well?
He does.
I see you're not on the floor anymore.
No, well, Lady Gwynedd, she intended for me to be her handmaiden now.
Oh, really?
She was going to announce it. Well, she did announce it. That winter at Christmas. Or winter solstice, she says.
Well, that's great news for you. I'm really happy.
Congratulations on getting the prince back. I heard that you were, like, really brave.
I'm not sure if that's the right word for it. I fought something and then gave away some armor. And that's really all I did.
And how did you get that armor? She smiles, like you're talking to the gossip one out of the group. Your family, anyways.
When the gossip mode starts, Aramwe kind of like just a little bit breaks out of the like the dour mood.
Yeah.
A little bit of like gossipy annoyance comes out, and she's like, "Did you know that the Goblin Knight told me that I tricked him out of that armor?"
She smiles.
Nerve of him.
It was very dangerous.
Yes, it was. I mean, I thought I was gonna die either way. I didn't know that they were just regular knights. I think getting out of Faerie and then seeing all those people, I guess I just assumed there was something bad, especially once I learned it was Samhain. Weirdly enough, I liked my odds against the Goblin Knight better than whatever I thought all of our regular knights were.
Well, she kind of looks over to Cadogan. I've heard and I witnessed what happened between him and Branwen, and I think holding reservation for knights is wise. Very few of them seem to possess any grace. They're killers, after all. Most of them, she says, like looking over to Doggett.
Wow. Dane's got some strong opinions on my chosen career.
And I think she'll realize that too. She'll be, oh, not that you know, you're that way or anything.
Well, thank you. It's and she kind of like looks over at Grifflet. He looked a little squired up, I guess. Has anything happened with him?
Less of a squire, more of a messenger for the lady. When the lady learned that he could ride, and being without knights or any of you all, she made use of him. He was eager to help. Very good. You know how he is. Always a high energy. And you see him right now. He's like he's playing like a card game with some like two of the squires. And he's having. You see him laughing away. Yeah.
Has he gotten to travel far? I know he always was trying to go to the edge of the Vale and dumb stunts, but maybe being a messenger would suit him.
He rode with Rickard when Rickard left. He went to Wells with him, and
she kind of like looks around, and Rickard's gone.
Oh, you didn't know? Yeah, he left to find himself, I guess.
Oh.
Maybe he returned to wherever he was from.
I see. He's not coming back?
She shrugs. He hasn't so far. It's been 2 years now. Give or take.
I hope he's alright.
He seems like he's a strong one.
I think so. And she's gonna kind of like pause for a bit and then kind of squeeze her hand and be like, I'm gonna go back to my table. It was nice seeing you again. Bad mood again. Sad.
She kind of smiles and says, Are you wearing your dad's?
Oh, absolutely.
She says it looks good on you, by the way. I think you were meant to have it.
Thank you. Then we're leaving. Going, running away.
Okay. On to Olwen.
Oh boy. Olwen. What to do? It's Owen will try and go over to I think she's gonna try and talk to Grifflet and see if there's
Now you can't.
Anyway, I'm just gonna do a flirt roll. Not really. I just want to fuck with Megan a little bit.
Yeah, I figured as much.
No, absolutely not. No, she's gonna try and gossip with him a little bit to see if he like has any, interesting stories about what's been going on in the past 3 years. You know, like I don't know, like I just was in Faerie with everyone else.
Yep, for sure. All right, so we'll start with the intrigue roll because I think that's important.
Yeah. I see now you fail me. You fickle skill, you.
Son of a bitch. Okay, 1 sec. Let me just do something here real quick.
Again, I'm gossiping with a known liar.
And you failed your intrigue roll.
I failed my
Congrats.
intrigue roll. This is great.
This is a recipe for a very good time, probably. I'm sure things will go well.
Aaron, we never did test your intrigue, by the way.
Oh, should I have intrigued?
Yeah.
Okay.
It doesn't matter because it was your sister, so you got what you got.
Oh, I failed.
So 2 geniality still because of being above the salt.
Oh, we
You'll
actually
collect.
get geniality. We've never had that before.
Exactly.
Ooh, exciting.
All right, well, that's a 6 out of 3 failure instead then.
That's true, actually. No, you would have got that at the end of the round, so you wouldn't have had that to begin with.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
So, and Owen, okay. Failure, got it. Grifflet's there, he seems to be playing cards with, say, I don't know, just 2 of the other servants that are there. They stop and they look up, and Grifflet says, "Oh, Lady Olwen.
Hi.
Always good to see
Well,
you."
Indeed. You've grown up.
I have, haven't I? Yeah. Well, you were gone a long time. I mean, I guess not for you, I hear. But what's that like? Do you feel older?
So much older. It's weird, like I feel it
wise?
inside me.
Hmm.
So much wiser.
Interesting.
I think I know, like, I think your brain goes forward, right? Like, I learned, like, 6 years worth of things, even though we were gone for 3 years of your time.
I'll have to try that sometime.
What will happen if you go in there and then you're gone for 10 years and I'm back and then you're going to be so much older than me?
I know.
No, wait, I'll be older than you.
You'll be like almost as old as my mom then.
I'll be like your mom. Yeah. It'd be weird.
Yeah, that is a little weird.
Yeah, don't think about it. Do you really want to go Faerie?
Yeah.
It's
But
cool.
for other reasons.
I like it. Oh, what kind of reasons?
Well, I mean, there's got to be cool stuff there, right? Like
It's
Goblin
so
Knight's
cool.
there. I know he's scary. Don't get me wrong, but he's there.
He's really nice though.
Did you see his armor?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
when Aranwi would leave, sometimes I'd go in and look at it, try on a couple
yeah.
pieces.
Did you ever put it on?
Just the armlets. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you look cool?
They looked pretty cool. Yeah.
But it looked real good on you.
Yeah, it was. I mean,
Definitely pull it off.
it was kind of 13 at the time, but you know, they didn't.
Oh
fit
right,
great.
you're so much older now.
He stands tall at that. Yep. Sure am.
Yeah. All right.
But yeah. So
What did I miss while I was gone? Anything real interesting that you can tell me?
well,
Anything fun?
my sister Flory had a child.
Oh my god, yeah? With whom?
No, I'm just kidding. I shouldn't start those rumors. Someone will take it seriously and it gets out of hand.
Yeah, probably. I
Maturity?
think I see it around me like glaring daggers at us right now.
Well, yeah, just well, some good and some bad, you know. But things are good.
Right.
And I got to ride out. I spent some time in Wales.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you go visit Rickard?
I went with Rickard, actually.
You went with Rickard?
Yeah, when he left. And I met Gwydion's dad. He's a real lordly
Yeah,
type.
he's a real piece of work.
I
I mean, he's great.
I mean,
he's fine.
He kept calling me peasant boy, but it was fine.
Yeah, he's...
I expect
he's
that, though.
tough. You shouldn't have to. He doesn't need to be mean to you about how you're born. You can't help it.
There was someone that came through here. Well, unfortunately, like right after Rickard left, some Sir Jaren and Sir Loof brought him here. I guess Sir Jaren.
Good.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I guess you don't like him. He notices that. Well, but it was a good thing. Jaren was nice. Real knight type. Very good with a sword. Yeah, I guess he's really good with a sword.
Oh. Did he fight someone? Or did he just show off?
A lot of people, like Saxons, a lot of Saxons. He said he killed a lot.
There were Saxons here?
No, he didn't
fight
anyone here.
Oh, I thought you saw him because you were so sure that he was good with a sword.
Well, I asked him about it, and then he showed me his skill. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, goodness. Is that your skill? Goodness.
Yeah,
He's so talented.
Dad was showing me for a while. Well, like when Eranwi was learning, sometimes when Eranwi had to go ride her horse or something, I would get to hold the sword. But it was really kind of too big for me, so it was mostly just me dragging it along.
Well, I'm sure you've grown into it now. How is your dad?
Yeah, well, he didn't make it, so. But I forgot to tell Eran.
Forgot you lied, you little awful little man.
He said, "Listen, she probably knows now."
I'm sorry, Cryptid.
It happens. Yeah,
it's not easy.
No, but it happens. Lots of people lost their dads during the wars, right? So, I mean...
Yeah, I did.
Oh, I'm sorry. He didn't know that, so he's like...
It's a long time ago. My uncle too. A few years back. More than that now, I suppose.
Well... Here's to the living, he says, raising his glass.
Yes.
All right. That is to geniality for you.
Yay.
All right, and on to Beatrice for your action.
Yeah. This is the worst thing I've ever said. There's no one here that I feel like Beatrice particularly wants to talk to.
Yeah, intrigue's not the only option. But there's probably nothing else you want to do either. So... There is the ability to game, if you want to do that. Or you can pass your action. And just... Oh, you know what there is? There's feast. That's an option. You can just be either temperate or indulgent. Whichever way you choose, it's like you being a good host. Like, if you're temperate, you are abstaining from the feast and letting everyone else partake in being good that way. Hey, did you get more mashed potato? You know, that kind of... You get more eel? Or you can do the opposite, which is you're being a great guest and you're eating and complimenting the food and all that. Would make sense given where you're stuck right now.
Yeah, I'm at a table with a whole lot of people, and I don't know how to handle that. I think she's going, because is there like where I'm seated amongst these people?
People are moving around a little bit to talk too. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, I'll just be temperate because all the food sounds off.
Yeah, go ahead and make the temperate roll.
Oh, if I fail it, do I fail at it?
Let me look up what it says.
Because I don't know what my temperate score is. Give me a second. I might rethink this tactic.
You're probably indulgent because you're pagan, I bet you.
I am not. I'm equal.
Okay. Maybe I was wrong on that then. Maybe that's another.
Yep,
I think
10-10.
I think it's the hedonist.
Yeah, or lustful.
Let me see what it says
happens if I
you fumble. That's what we're.
Yeah.
If you fumble temperate or fail indulgent, so if you fumble temperate or you fail indulgent, just want to clarify that point. You have overindulged on drink and run the risk of public drunkenness.
Oh hell, I don't want to do that.
Okay.
You know what? She's gonna just come, like, and this is Beatrice, so it's awkward because it regularly is. And she's just going to drop in a chair next to Pendragon.
Okay. Okay, yeah. He looks up. He's being temperate, so he's passing on the food and stuff as you go, and he stops and he kind of looks at you.
I'm just a perpetual thorn in this poor man's side.
Yeah.
Always, I feel like I show up and he's just like, ugh.
All right. There she is.
Yep, exactly. That's what I imagine Pendragon's reaction.
15-year-old with a crush.
He's a whole adult, I'm pretty sure. And she's a whole child. I'm 15.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I assume he's in his 20s.
Yeah.
Nah. I mean, she could have a crush, but you know. She plops down in front of him and just says, "Was Vivian supposed to meet you here? Or is she?"
I don't suspect so. No. I think she's back at the lake. Or, well, in Glastonbury.
That's information I didn't have yesterday. So, where did you guys end up? 'Cause she never got the full story. Where did you guys go? Like, you were leading and then you were gone.
Not where we wanted to, he says. Test indulge or intrigue for me, please.
Yeah. So glad that pointed up. Hey, look at that. I would have critted had I not pointed up, by the way.
Well, you tick it regardless because it's an actual action for you this round. So you can tick it.
Yay. My favorite role.
I don't know for sure, but I've heard the realm of the dead is connected to Faerie, or in Faerie, and well, we saw he leans in. Lady Gwynedd used to have an old war hero that served her. His name is Sir Derwin. We definitely encountered Sir Derwin. He was to keep us from the gate, but Aaron, we managed to convince him otherwise.
Yeah, she has a funny way of cheating death.
Is that so? Most good
She
knights do.
fought the Goblin Knight. and won.
True.
But that sounds terrible.
Well, it was short-lived, and we did encounter that red cap, but... Anyways, did you have anything you wanted to ask me? He almost regrets the words as they come out of his mouth.
I love the now canon of like this man being like, oh god. She goes, yeah, I can go if you want me to. It's a fairly arbitrary question. She like, I'm assuming she noticed his expression was just like, hey,
1 sec. I'm gonna have to give this man a courtesy test here.
I love that we made a joke about it. It is now canon. Oh.
I think so. That doesn't seem right. Those must have been a 1. Yeah, I'm gonna re-roll the 1. Hold on. So 5 plus 2 plus 6. Still not high enough. So he impolitely, when you say like, I can go if you need to, he's like, well, I'm just enjoying the feast and with the others here. I'm happy to help. Basically, he's polite enough, but you get the impression that he's like, he's not courteous enough to like give you the impression that he wants you there. Like he's definitely specifically because he knows you've got questions for him. I think.
Oh, I always have questions for him, and I specifically ask them to make him uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But him saying that, or like the way that he said that, rather, I'm gonna do it. I want to do a courtesy for how well she hides her reaction to that.
Okay, sure.
My courtesy's 3, so Lord help us all. I did not realize how low that was. Okay, well, yeah, that's a pretty good failure.
I think whatever emotion or reaction you have to that would be clear on your even if your words. I
was gonna describe it, but I was like, let me see how well we hide it, how well we play this off. We don't. She kind of like winces and then looks the way that she did in her seat, which was just very kind of out of place, sad, and in a corner. She just kind of, yeah, of course. Yeah, no, I'll just catch you before you leave. Or something. And then she's going to very quickly get up and go back to her seat.
Okay. Well, that works. You still got some information, and you're left.
Oh, I got information I didn't have yesterday, so I'm good with that.
You're left with 3
sad little Beatrice.
You passed your intrigue. So we are on. We are in that stage where y'all can have your reactions. So it's with the 3 of you, right? Not with NPCs.
Yeah.
You can have your.
Yeah.
I think Owen's gonna make sure to definitely sit by Ronwi.
She's just like, no more.
So your family, how is everything?
Well, apparently Grifflet was made a messenger, and Dane's getting married. How is Prince Melwis when you brought him in?
Seems fine, a little depressed and malnourished.
Right.
Well,
as you say that, you would all notice that Dame Branwyn is with Prince Melwis right now, talking.
Oh, how exciting. Ronwi is actually avoiding looking at him. She does not want to see how roughed up he is.
Well, Gwynedd seemed to think that she'd get better, or he'd get better with some rest and meals.
I mean, Kirk got better. So, and he already seemed better off than Rickert was.
You. And Bromley, I know you think it's your fault, but it's not.
People keep saying that, but it still feels like it. I mean, I had a shot on, I think it was the Goblin Knight. I could have done something, but...
You could have run in and gotten lost because you didn't get to them in time, because they were already surrounded by the mist. You could have found yourself lost in Faerie with no way out.
Found myself lost in Faerie anyway for 3 years.
But you had us. You would have been alone. You would have no one to help you out.
I guess. Or it could have worked out. It's have you tried the eel? It's
Yes,
and she
so
hasn't
good.
eaten the eel at all. It looks slimy and it has
Yet satisfying.
Yeah. Beatrice, how are you doing?
I'm like down the table.
Feel like,
on a vertic seat.
Beatrice is like doing like the sad Charlie Brown walk over
I'm
us.
yeah, she's like sitting in her seat, like staring off into space, and then you kind of say
Oh.
something, and she kind of looks up.
Comrade.
Yeah, listen,
Both having a
Beatrice
bad night.
started this not feeling great, and it's just all been downhill.
Bad feast, everyone.
She sort of slides chairs over to where you all are. What's going on? Do I need to do something?
No, I was your
Romney's
knifing.
being
It's-
upset.
Been a night. I think this isn't really my thing. It's just you are kind of the only people that would talk with me, and it feels like we've been together the entire time, so that seems less pressing because like I know what you all are up to. So yeah, feeling kind of out of place in general. So yeah.
It's hard to get your bearings at a feast sometimes.
Yeah, the thing is like I think you can get your bearings. I'm not sure I can. I wasn't made for this kind of stuff.
You're
Like I don't know people.
plenty
I can't.
fun. Go. All right. Next
Oh, no.
round.
Oh no!
What's around?
Here's what you do. Oh, next round. What the fuck? I want to say that. Stupid.
In your accent.
How's that? After this. Shit. We'll fix it in post. How about this? After we're all finished with this conversation here, we'll either find a game to play or
Do I
go
have to?
dancing. Yes.
Do I look
You
like
do.
someone that knows how to dance?
Don't make me say it, Beatrice.
What do you? What?
Oh, Beatrice. You have to. You're my handmaiden.
Please never call me that again.
It's
I'm
also
about as good
dour,
Gaming as I am at dancing, so either
Alright,
one's
darling.
not stellar.
Here's the truth of the matter.
Oh no!
This is a feast that's thrown for us in our honor. People are looking at us right now, and they want to see us having a good time. And I know it's hard to do that, but part of what I don't want to say separates classes, but nobles have to show a certain face to the world. we have to show that we're having a good time, that we're being something that maybe we don't want to be. The world expects us to be a shining light, an example. And right now, that's what we have to be. We have to be the heroes that brought Melwiz back. Because to them, we are. So, celebrating us, and we have to reciprocate by celebrating in return. No matter how much we don't want to be here, no matter how much we want to be with our family or our mentors or the people we left behind that we feel responsible for.
Remind me never to become a lady.
It's real awful sometimes. But
Who am
You
I
know.
supposed? Are you doing? You're probably the only person I could dance with, and it be kind of okay.
I'm an horrible dancer, but
Yay. Okay. I
I'm
just don't know
willing.
who's gonna want to keep up a conversation while I'm gaming. Can I game by
won't
myself?
you? Well, I could dance with. Would it be fun to dance with Brandon?
I think I'm good. That feels frightening.
Well, we'll figure something out.
Grifflet's playing games. He's friendly.
Yeah,
Sweet. All right. Good to know.
and just
Solid.
be goofy with him. I think he responds to non-seriousness. It'd be a good way to keep your mind off of things.
All right. Good talk. And she scoots away.
At this point, too,
She
you notice Grifflet, Grifflet and Branwyn talk, and then Grifflet stands up and runs off,
Grifflet?
Oh,
leaves.
The other person you offered me just left.
You don't get to hang out with my brother.
No.
Where in the
Nobody's hanging
world?
out with me.
Brandon is
Okay.
just moving all over the place, man. She's talking with Melwish. She's talking to Grifflet. What's she doing?
Round 2 of the feast,
Again.
starting with They're on Me.
Okay, so here's my dilemma, Bob. 1, I was going to harass Dogged, but 2, what's Branwyn doing?
I don't know.
I don't know. So now I have to sit here and do I harass some guy about marrying my sister? But you know what? I'm gonna roll suspicious versus trusting. I'm gonna add. Can I add my geniality to trusting?
I'll allow it.
Thank you. All right. Well.
That could have been worse.
The dice
so-
don't want me to.
So I think I get to decide. What were you testing it against? Like, what were you seeing if you were suspicious about?
Basically, it is, does my concern about the Dogged situation outweigh my, curiosity about what in the world Branwyn's doing? So, like, a success on suspicious would have basically been Aranwi going, like, I don't know about this guy. I mean, he hasn't been bad so far, but what if he is? I have to lay into him, and a success
think
on
that's-
trusting would be talking to Branwyn.
So when you fail both, I think I get to decide without protest, or like, unless there's protest, is what I mean. I think it's more.
Unless.
Well, like if there's something like my character would never do that, it's like, okay, well that's a conversation.
Okay.
But if you're proposing that was what you're rolling to see happens, and you fail both, it's my choice. If you pass both, then you kind of get to decide. If you tie, like if you get a tie, then you can decide. So in this case, failing both, I get to decide. I think Dogged's. Yeah, it's interesting. You haven't really had much of a conversation with the guy, so let's see where that goes.
All right, time to harass this poor man. So here's the thing. I don't know if Aranwi is very practiced at playing the like protective older sister role in this regard.
Right.
So this is going to be, we're gonna take after my knight. I'm gonna be awkward as hell about this.
Well, the good news, you get to roll intrigue again, but you get to apply your geniality to it.
My geniality. Oh, thank God, I'm gonna have a 3 in intrigue instead of a 1. I failed my intrigue roll, Bob.
So I think at this point, what that's going to mean is like whatever answers, you're going to just be especially suspicious, but you're not going to get any clarity out of it one way or the other. Like you're going to be like, that's exactly what you want me to think. Like that kind of thing.
I fucking bet you would say that.
Yeah.
I love her with all my heart. Yeah, I bet you want me to think that.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think Aranwi is going to sit down next or across from Dogged, and then say, "Sir Dogged," and I think that's about as far as she thought she was going to get. It's about as far as she planned. She was just like, "I'm gonna lay into this guy," and then she's like, "I know his name."
He goes to smile at you, but then seeing you that close up, and then seeing the scar on your face too on top of it, and like
she's probably like covering it a bit.
Yeah. Okay. The look on your face, though, probably isn't one of courtesy. So I think he's like, "Hi."
Yeah, she's not coming at it aggressive, but she does look like rough. Like she spent all day crying essentially, and now she's here and she's in a bad mood.
Can I help you with something?
I'm Dane's sister. I just wanted to get to know you, I guess.
Oh.
Apparently you're betrothed.
Right. I guess she told people because we were away a long time. We were going to announce it at the next feast. But this is the next feast for us.
Okay, Bob, I'm working on timelines here. We got together after the Easter equinox.
Mm-hmm.
And then we were gone 6 months.
So they got together, they met at the Easter equinox, so sometime after that, right?
Got it. Okay.
You were gone a very limited time during that phase. I think it was 3 months. You got back
until Samhain, yeah.
And you left in the summer, or you left in the fall. It probably more like 4 or 5. I have to do the math on that.
Yeah, I think it was because it was like spring equinox.
It was still Yule. Yeah, because we went past Yule because we had the feast at Yule and then we had the Jewel.
Yeah.
The Jewel at Yule.
The Yule. So
his timeline checks out.
It's such a vague amount. Yeah, sure. Like, presumably that would mean then that what he's stating is that then in 486, sometime in the spring must have been, or maybe if they said the next feast, then maybe it was the last feast, and the last feast you participated in was the one right before you left, which was summertime.
Got it. Okay.
That was
all right.
What's the name of it? We got the cycle up now.
Beltane?
Beltane.
Beltane. Yeah.
All right. Unclenches my fist. He lives for now. Right. And it doesn't bother you that she's of common birth?
I'm a mercenary knight, around me. My father was raised a hedge knight. We don't have much. We never really did.
What is it that you liked about her? He would get the sense that this is a test.
Yeah. I think he really, hold on. Let me see. because this is gonna be some oratory bullshit, is what this is.
Yeah, buddy. Roll good or I kill you. And then Gwyneth's gonna be mad at me.
I think he stumbles
Oh, no.
and fumbles over his words, but he's like, you sense sincerity in him, I'd say. Actually, you failed intrigue, so I'm not sure whether you probably don't believe him at all, but he just says, I've never met anyone like her. It's like we were meant to know each other.
I see. Well, you do live here now. He wasn't with us with the, Yeah, no. I was with Hidarn and Cadwigan, and that's it.
Right, he was the other one along with... Yeah, you've really had not much screen time with this guy at all.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Now he's gonna be my brother-in-law? Yikes.
Let me tell you, though, I might as well give you... I forget what they are, so I'll have to check. But I can give you his, like, famous traits of what he's known for.
Okay.
If he has any, I forget.
Oh, Dogged, you better have some good famous traits. Better pray.
Better pray. I love it.
Pick a god and pray.
Pray to the horse god.
Never mind. I can't find him. So,
Oh.
they're there. I think I had to roll him in the other Pendragon server because it's where all my roll stuff is set up for that. So, but I'll
Well, you're a man of debatable virtue, depending upon.
Hello, sir.
I think he was in a good state. I remember that about him. He had something like sincere about him. I just don't. I remember Cadwigan being your only favorite.
Yeah. Cadwigan is the bad egg, and I think the rest of them, we've had good vibes.
Yeah.
It's just that, unfortunately, I have a 13 in suspicious now, so screw this guy. Actually,
you're working on it. You're working on getting up there with your suspicious. One day you'll be famously suspicious.
One day I'll be famously suspicious.
Or at least that's what I want you to believe.
Hey. Wonderful cocktail of suspicious, reckless, and
I actually don't
vengeful.
have anything in reckless.
Wild.
I know. I should. I swear I should. But I don't. I think I'm still dead even on reckless.
Don't say that in front of Bob.
Exactly. I earned it personally. Do your worst. I do think that at this point, Aranwi it's kind of caught up with her. Like, she's been kind of coasting on, like, generic, like, interrogation, like, questions for now, but it's, like, catching up with her that, like, she actually has no clue what goes into a marriage or a good marriage, or what she would need to interrogate this man on.
That's fair.
So she gets a little bit like, right.
Well, I'm sure we'll get to know each other better.
I guess we will if you're marrying my sister.
He nods.
Sorry, Docket.
Is it getting hot in here? I feel pretty hot in here.
This sucks, man.
Poor dog.
He kind of just goes back to eating.
Yeah.
Good eel.
Have a good feast, Sir Dogged.
Cock interest, baby.
Sweet.
Great talking trace. Yeah.
I'm gonna run away from every social interaction tonight.
Perfect. All right, so you have a total of 4 geniality.
Not being very genial tonight, but you know, the stats say otherwise.
Owen, you're up for your final action of the round.
Owen is going to put her money where her mouth is and go up to she's gonna, I don't know, probably try and grab Gwydion and run up to Branwen, be like, "We're dancing."
Oh, what? Oh.
Mm-hmm.
And Branwen kind of looks at you and she's like, sorry, you grab Gwydion and then you run to Branwen? Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So
Someone,
the music's
just
on.
the two people that she's
right.
comfy with, and
Branwen kind of looks back to the door and then looks to you and says, "Is that a request, my lady?"
it's a request, but you don't have to do it. I'm alright at it, and
She looks back by the door again.
if you
Very well. She bows to the best of her ability, and man, is she bad at dancing.
oh god, me too, girl.
Why don't we test and see how bad?
I wasn't gonna dance. I wasn't gonna do it.
I know.
Is Beatrice? Did you drag Beatrice with you too? Because it can be just should.
During the previous interaction, she suggested it, but
I walked away.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And she wasn't gonna force it. She's gonna
Okay.
playfully pretend, but
You can add your geniality, which is 2 currently.
And Bob,
Yeah.
I need all the help I can get here. Can I roll a passion
Which passion are you
for
thinking?
hospitality?
Yep.
You have a passion for hospitality.
I do, baby.
I love it.
I think I'm famous. Can you be famous for your passions?
Beatrice is like, "What's hot hospitality?"
Yeah, what's that? Did you say hot potato? What?
Eaten.
You can actually be. It's notable at 16. You can be notable for your hospitality. Yep.
Yeah, I'm notable for my hospitality. All right, so that's a 5 plus a 2 for my geniality.
Correct.
You don't
That's
know
a
that I'm
total of
basing-
adding 7.
I'm basing her. She's basing how well this encounter goes on the.
Oh, thank the Lord.
Okay.
Hey.
So that's a tick on dancing because you only have like a 3 in it normally.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tick dancing.
Ooh. Yeah.
Now I'm gonna roll Branwen's. Versus she's got a D4 in it, I think. She's got a 4. She also has a 16, so that's a hard fail. She looks terrible. She's like thrashing around. She just runs into someone, almost knocks him over. Oh, sorry. She continues.
I know.
Yeah.
And then how's Gwydion doing?
That's a good question. I was just thinking that.
I think Owen's gonna try and make
How
them
you
look
doing,
good
Gwyd?
by comparison. Like,
look at
she's
that.
gonna try and.
He's doing all right. He's
good for him.
doing the snap step. His minimal movement. It's like enough movement to like fit in, and he's following the steps well. But
he's goth boy
getting
dancing.
more lucky. Yeah. But yeah. I think so for the two of you. I think Branwen will excuse herself about halfway through and leave you with Gwydion for a moment. Mostly because she's knocking people over. So, yeah.
Shame.
All right. All right. So it goes well. Gwydion's smiling. He's having a good time. But he didn't have the best experience himself in Faerie. So he's happy to be here. He is happy to be here.
And Owen, while they're dancing, she'll just lean in and be like, you made it.
We did. And he looks back and Prince Melis is here. We got Prince Melis, right? I mean, that's why we went. So that's good.
We did. And yeah, you were an help.
I guess. I was there.
We're there. And you can tell all people that you helped get Melways back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I can tell the others that for sure. It's like he's kind of saying that he doesn't trust, he doesn't believe in himself, basically.
Gideon, I was able to be brave because you were there with me. If I didn't have someone... I mean, I care about everyone, but...
His eyes instinctively look over to Cadwigan.
Well... I care about most of the people that went with us. And Cadwigan was there. But...
He was, yeah. Well, at least not till the end for us.
But I knew I had to protect you. Even though I'm not good at protecting. I don't know.
But
You inspired me to be brave.
I want to be strong. I don't want to have to be protected. I want to be the knight. I want to be Sir Pedarn or the prince. Not exactly.
Why not?
But I just want to be like them. I mean, I think I will one day, maybe. No, I'm going to.
Be.
Yeah.
You will.
Yeah. He doesn't sound
You will.
convinced.
Gideon, look at you. You're dancing really well at a feast. Did you ever think that you'd be doing that?
Well, Dad used to say I had 2 left feet, so no. I mean, I usually avoid this, but you kind of made it so I couldn't.
Yeah. And you know what else I'm gonna do?
He goes
make
white.
it so you can't be a bad knight. What?
He goes white a bit when you say, you know what else I'm gonna do. He's like, uh-oh, what else? He instantly gets fearful.
Make you believe in yourself.
Oh good, I thought you were gonna try to make me sing.
Is that an option? Can you sing?
No, no. I lost my...
Gideon!
Lost my voice in Faerie.
Oh, so you're gonna do a real raspy, goblin-y, or scary song.
I should get some water.
Oh, yeah. So next time you'll have to sing for me.
He frowns.
Because now I know that's an option.
Alright, so Owen with the 5 geniality.
Yeah.
I'm spelling it right. On to Beatrice for your final action this round.
So I actually thought of something. Shocker. She sees the dancing, and she sees poor Branwen, who got dragged into it, and kind of makes the decision of, nah. Like, Branwen looks miserable. She doesn't feel like it's not somewhere I need to be. And she's going to actually go. I'm sorry, my cat's acting like an absolute nightmare of an animal.
It's okay, we're used to...
I've had to do it like
we all have pets.
So many times because there are people trying to sleep and he's just being a nightmare. For those who don't know, it's 1:19 in the morning. I'm the only one on the other time zone.
That's fair.
So she's going to go to where... Oh, it's good, believe me. I don't have anywhere to be in the morning. And she's going to, ironically, walk over and just like plop down in front of Edane.
Edane looks to you. She's been kind of like, there aren't many people. She's been socializing with some of the local noble neighbors that came out to this, you know, that were within a couple hours ride and decided to make this. Oh. That good?
What did she say?
Like, she's like, that good, huh? Because you like plop down? Like, when you
pretty
say,
much. When
you say plop down, is it like a slump down or was it just like sit down next to her?
It is now. I like it. She'll just like kind of look at everyone dancing and she's like, yeah, not my scene.
Oh,
not sure what my scene is yet, but I don't think it's this.
That's fair.
So out of genuine, sorry.
Intrigue roll, please.
Okay. No. Please intrigue. You're my favorite role in the whole wide world. Do I add my geniality?
Yes, you do.
I got 3. Yay.
Yeah.
It would have been a crit.
Oh, it would have been a crit. Well, it's already checked.
Sorry, check.
She's going to kind of, yeah, not really my thing, I don't think. It's cool that it's your thing. I think.
It is, yeah. Her eyes kind of, she goes over to Sir Doggett, who has like, I think Sir Doggett's like stuck talking to Morian right now, and he kind of keeps looking over her way too. So Sir Morian and him are talking, and
I notice it.
Yeah.
Like them looking at each other.
Yeah.
So did you guys finally like? Because I know you liked him.
We're
When we
promised
left.
to each other now. Yeah, really awkward because I shared it with everyone while you were away. We didn't know how long or if you'd return. But then everyone returned at once, and well, it was a surprise for some and not for others.
She looks. Sorry.
I don't think Aranwi took it well.
She like looks to where Doggett is like clearly looking at Edane too. You know, I don't think he cares. I think he's pretty content. That's good though. That's amazing. I'm glad that it worked out for you. I did come over here with a legitimate question, I swear.
She looks surprised and she says, "You seem good spirited." You can tell your intrigue roll. You can tell what she's really saying is you aren't normally good spirited. But she's polite and does not say those words.
I mean, I don't know these people really well. The ones I want to talk to and like ask a bunch of questions aren't really people that you ask questions, if you make sense. Some of them are seated too high for me to actually go. And some of them just genuinely don't want to talk about it, which is fair. But you and I worked in the castle together. And we had a couple good times. So I guess you're easier. You're more approachable, if that makes sense.
She shrugs. That's fair. Scrubbing
And you're not
these floors
forcing me to dance.
can only be so memorable without others. He says.
Yeah. Those girls. Those awful other girls that worked here, did they keep bothering you when I left? Because, I can make them stop pretty easily. I'm pretty confident in my ability to do that.
She motions across the floor, and there you see the two of them working away. And
how are they doing?
They kind of look over to you, and one of them kind of says something, and the other one laughs, and then they continue on. She's like, "Yeah, they've been awful, just as always.
Good to know. Good to know.
I've been raised to handmaiden. I don't know if you know that, so I don't have to put up with them day to day, but they're really good at rumor mongering, I guess."
What kind of rumors did they spread about you?
Well, once everything was revealed, they revealed that they said a lie that I was pregnant, and then they said that I was with one of the stable boys. They're not nice.
Beatrice leans forward and puts her hands together. Idane, I'm gonna need you to tell me everything.
All right, I think that's a great point to phase that on.
Yep.
Cool. And then that is 6 geniality for Beatrice.
Whoa.
Yeah. And being seated at the feast that is above the salt, no less. That's certainly the most geniality, give or take 6, that you've ever had. So,
Boy.
normally you're in the negatives.
I've never had any geniality ever.
Yes, correct.
Kat and Petru are real mean. Katrina?
Ketru.
Katrin and Petru. Yeah.
So
I've got plans.
Yeah, let's go.
It's funny.
Can we meet up?
Is I'm like,
They're like
for half a
22
second.
now, aren't they?
Yeah, they're older now, for sure.
Yeah.
Jeez.
When I heard,
Because like one was
They're
24,
still
right?
awful.
I'd forgotten their names, but for half a second hearing Kat and Petru, I was brought back to Rabiad P.
Yeah, I know, right?
And I was trying to put those two together in my head. I'm like, when did?
I was trying to
Anyways,
figure out what
Yeah.
you were
What's their
saying.
names?
but you're right. You nailed their names as Katrin and Petru. Petra, I think, or Petra's, or something. There's something very close
Yeah.
to Petru. Yeah.
Yeah. Now they're
Catherine.
22 because they were 19 before.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
they're
bonkers.
still
Yeah.
awful. So, it's going to be really unfortunate if
Some
something
coworkers
happens
say.
to them. That would be real unfortunate. If a certain person's threat came to light, that would be
No.
unfortunate.
Okay. So
well, meeting up.
with that, nope, we're gonna kind of skip that a little bit. So as the three of you go to meet, back up where people are sitting back at the table, Sir Morian seems to be standing kind of in a formal way. Everyone's starting to stand. Lady Gwynedd says, "Everyone, the king has prepared a special reward for those that have participated in the retrieval of Prince Melis." And with that, there's kind of a bit of a surprise. Sir Morian, it seems like he has medals, effectively. And he says, "Hello, everyone. I come here on behalf of the king, who sends his regrets. He could not attend personally, but he looks forward to seeing his son once more. And that could not be done without the trials and tribulations that you faced in Faerie. The Enseelie court is no walk through the garden. It is a dangerous place to dwell, or even visit. I'm going to call you forth by your name and title, And so he starts with Sir Padarn. Padarn rises with a clap and goes to stand forward, and there's a medal fit over himself, and then he goes to stand. Sir Dogged. Very similar. Dogged looks where Padarn looked kind of just prim and proper, Sir Dogged looks kind of like smiling and proud. Like he looks pretty happy with that. Sir Cadrigan. Cadrigan.
Find the thumbs down emoji.
I know.
Sir Cadrigan approaches. He looks over and winks at Beatrice as he walks up. And
What if we killed him right now? What if we just...
That little piece of shit.
And he walks forward and stands with prim and proper and is given his medal, and then stands beside Sir Dogged. Lady Olwen.
She'll stand up and kind of make her way over to rest. Stand as far away from Cadwigan. Just bypass, go all the way next to the darn.
Make a courtesy roll.
Oh boy. I'm not still impassioned, am I?
Yeah, you are.
Hell yes.
I'll leave Cadwigan for the next guy? What if that's me?
If
Oh,
it's me,
no.
I'm actually fine with it. I'll look at the villain, it'll be fine.
Okay.
Did you have your geniality?
Oh no.
Oh, what was your geniality for?
5.
5, okay.
So that would be
You
success.
gracefully move forward, and they're like on a podium, right? And there's room on the podium to continue, but you kind of ad hoc it and create a second row beneath them. So you end up saying
Nice.
Gwydion? Or no, Dame Branwen was missed. Dame Branwen.
Yeah.
Gwydion. So Branwen looks awkward and super uncomfortable being in, like she did at the joust or any other time she stands in public in front of things.
Owen's gonna kind of nudge her playfully with her elbow and smile.
Gwydion. Around me.
Ron, we will get up and accept the medal. She's doing her best. Just gonna be very quiet about it.
Where do you sit? Stand.
Oh yeah.
Okay, honestly, I know I said what if it's me that has to be next to Cadwigan, but no, you know what? We have a second row. And Branwen's on that second row. I'm gonna stand next to Branwen.
Gwydion's between you.
God. It is also acceptable.
Okay. And Beatrice.
Yep. I'm gonna go up. She's pretty stone-faced, as she normally is. And she's going to go up, and she will stand next to Cadwigan.
Okay.
And as she passes him, do the arrogant, chin up, kind of, because she kicks him Faerie butt. Okay, fight me. And she's gonna do, arrogant chin up, and as she passes him and makes eye contact, she's just gonna, raise her eyebrows. The arrogant, and then fall in next to him.
As you're all standing there a moment, go ahead and give me awareness tests. No geniality on this one.
No geniality.
No geniality. He's here, let me leave you to the dogs with awareness.
Life's
Who's
bad.
a fickle creature.
All of us? All of us?
Yes.
All of
awareness?
us.
All of
All
you.
of us.
Whoa.
12 and 12. Twinsies.
Yeah. E.
Well.
Noise.
Awareness liked me this session.
Beatrice, you
He's gonna hate
notice
me
Grifflet's back. He's just arrived and he's like out of breath. He has something like behind his back he's kind of trying to hold.
Oh no.
Exciting.
Cadrigan leans into, like, just towards Beatrice briefly and says,
I don't understand why people are gasping.
so, that trick you did with the dog. Can you do
He wasn't
more?
there for that.
Oh no, he wasn't.
He saw the protect in the very beginning.
Yep, that's true. I was gonna give him something snarky, but you're right, he was not there.
I mean, he could say something snarky about the first one.
Yeah,
He
I
did
think he
see
will.
that.
I think I'll say, well done, by the way, with whatever that was. It seems your dame owes you a great favor.
Wait.
She doesn't say a thing.
Oh,
I had to come back, ironically, for the other one. The first one you said, I had to come back ready. Second one, I have nothing. She says nothing.
Maureen says, then behold, these are the brave people who set forth into Faerie, into the unknown. And though it was 3 years for us, it was but a day for them. Nevertheless, it is no easy thing to strive into the court of Queen Maeve and return. Behold, the protectors. And with that, there's applause. You all, for glory this game, go ahead and add 100 glory each.
Ooh.
And there will be more coming with geniality, but we'll calculate that after. Actually, let's calculate that now. We're at the end of the feast. You, for that, your geniality times 10. So if you got 5, it's 50 glory. And make sure you put it in glory this game. It doesn't transfer to your total glory until the end of the year.
Oh.
Yeah.
And are we what year are we again? 49?
49. You will assume your age as, like, we're gonna, in this game especially, we're gonna have to keep track of age, because your age won't reflect by year very easily, right? So, I mean, technically it does, so we could go by your literal age rather than, but, like, knowing what you appear as is important, because that's your actual, like, biological age, and so that'll be important for injury rolls and aging rolls and all that stuff. So with that being said, as Sir Morian's clapping, the prince moves forward and he says, I have one more thing. And he begins to move towards all of you.
Oh, no.
And he says, Summerland owes you a great debt. And this reward Maureen presents is to reflect that. Even so, I owe you all a personal debt. Should you call upon it, I will pay it in kind. And with that, he turns to Aranwi. And Grifflet steps forward. He now has her sword. He has Aranwi's sword. But she would not wear it.
Oh! This is exciting! Also, Still feeling real guilty about all this, but also very cool. Sorry,
Enjoy
we're
the
not going to
moment.
listen to anyone saying this isn't my fault. You're all wrong, actually. I'm right.
Do I have it correct that you are the one that defeated the Goblin Knight and claimed his armor?
She kind of like tries to look up at him and then just kind of like looks back down, and that's correct.
My ransom would not be paid without that armor. And it's for that reason that I have been returned. Kneel, Squire. And with that, he...
She'll kneel.
We do things differently here in Summerland. Your allegiance will be paid to our king, Cadwy. But know that his own allegiance goes to Uther. Or the boy that is to come.
I think she is going to posit that. I don't think she's going to ask anything about it, but she is going to kind of like stop and blink and think about Matic for a second, and then like,
oh no, the boy, that boy.
He doesn't seem like a boy is the thing. It's a very odd way to describe a grown-ass man.
Right. I love that.
But she's kind of like getting knighted, I think. So I think she's not going to stop that to be like, actually Matic is like 25 at least. That's not a boy.
That'd be great. Actually, you're wrong.
Actually the prince who's knighting me.
So, did you kneel? I need to verify that part.
Yes, she absolutely knelt. Like, we're just gonna follow orders. We're not gonna argue.
Do you swear to protect the realm of Summerland on behalf of your prince and king?
I swear.
He smiles with that, and he says, I would offer you a blow without recourse, but it seems you already have one.
Oh, that's so good. Oh.
Says, rise, Dame Aranwy.
Yeah, she's gonna stand. Ah! Oh, that was such a cool line, Bob.
All right, and you can instantly add 1,000 glory, not to glory this game, but glory in... I think you are officially a knight.
Oh.
Yes.
Beatrice was actually smiling that entire time. That was beautiful.
Yeah.
All right. And we will close on that note, I think.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right. I'm so excited for you.
It's so,
Oh yes.
I'm so proud of you and Aaron.
I'm so sorry that she was being such a stick in the mud. I'm going nuts. She's having a bad night, but I'm having a great one.
There you go. Congrats.
She might be having a bad night, but she's a great one.
Ooh.
Hey.
Oh, you're so
Hey.
Well done. Well done. All right. So that ends this episode of Gathering of Branches, where we've pole vaulted into the year 489. So,
yikes.
yeah. More to come. Hope you all enjoyed. Had a great time. We're gonna probably do a couple episodes of Open Pendragon this month, though it's Christmas month and holiday month and everything is nuts. So we shall see. But in the new year, for sure, more will be coming. We have Gary joining us next week on not this game, but on Sword of Victory. And we will continue with these three through Gathering of Branches. I think eventually we probably will see Zach, but your role on the chart changed the plan.
I'm sorry, Zach. I was
in very interesting ways. So, because I made some rolls, some oracle rolls to see what's going on with Rickert, and it's an interesting one. It'll be good.
I'm so excited to see Zach. I miss playing with him so much.
I know.
Get out. Make a different character.
Get out, Summerlander or Salisbury Lander.
Salisbury. We don't want you here. You are Salisbury.
You or your steak.
Or Rickert's brother. You want to take him home.
Yeah.
He is. He wants to. Well, he wants to be in Wells now, but you know that's his choice, and he should be allowed to make choices that he wants.
Yeah.
Am I from Wells?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I thought. He's in my hometown.
Oh, he's in your house.
Yeah. Hopefully he's not in my house. My mom's awful.
Well, you know, maybe she'll be nice to
It's
me.
at her house. I was wondering when they were like, oh, like,
What the hell?
what was it, Grifflet? That they were like, oh yeah, like, I met his, like, dad. And I was like, I've heard about his dad. I took him home once really, really, really awkwardly.
We'll need to determine if they're on me. Actually, I think by default you'll have your house coat of arms. So since you're sworn to the lady, you'll have hers for now.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, right. I was like guaranteed a spot as her house knight.
Mm-hmm.
I get colors. I got a coat of arms. Oh, how exciting.
And Owen technically has one. We just haven't put it on screen. We'll have to dig through the. If you want to dig that up, we can quickly transfer it on here. Not now, but like.
Yeah. I've got it. I can find it pretty easily.
Yeah. Cool. Well, hope you enjoyed the surprises. It was real fun seeing that 12 rolled and then figuring out what happened. 3 years is more than I expected to go. But at least you didn't, end up skipping to Anarchy. That could have been worse. So.
Oh, jeez.
Lord. I retroactively just the thought of Loof leading Jaren into Summerland and Brickrick not being there and being like, well,
Would be hilarious,
sucks.
actually. I could get one cameo without us.
Yeah, that changed things for sure. It's interesting. I had to look at like what would everyone have done. I was pretty happy to I spent a lot of time with Aranmi's family and figuring out where they've been because they have to show up here on screen. So it was
The most menacing question you could have asked me was you going like, "How old was Grifflet again?" And I was like, "So we're changing it drastically to the point where you have to ask, huh, Bob?"
Yeah. That's Megan's Suspicious 16 coming out. So. Not Aranmi's, Megan's.
Yeah, specifically.
No, it's fair. All right, let's go ahead and do some outros. I think I did everything I have to announce. Nothing cool in the docket. There's some more stuff coming from the community, but we'll see what that. We'll let them do those respective announcements. Rebecca.
Hi, I am Rebecca. I played Olin, and she's just trying to encourage everyone to have a good time. And I hope you all had a good time watching us today. If you did, go ahead and follow our Twitch channel or check out our YouTube. Links are down below. You can see all the things that came before, all of the prologue stuff where you meet some of the characters, and our Sword of Victory campaign, which has our other 3 lovely players and sometimes cool guests like Gary and Zach. And then you can join our Discord, which I've linked in the Twitch chat, if you want to come hang out. And follow along with all of the GIFs that we can't post in the Twitch chat and all of our goofy memes that we make on the fly.
And our pictures of cockatrice.
And our terrible, awful, sensitivity warning, spoiler tagged photos of cockatrice that
awful.
if you have no idea because you're, for whatever reason, not watching the stream live, but you happen to see Discord notifications, you're like, what is this? And what is the context?
That's why you gotta watch the stream, so you know what you're getting into when the spoiler tags show up.
Some people work, or they might be sleeping right now. Some wake up and see, what is cock interest? Why is it spoiler tagged? Oh dear lord!
You're gonna be scarred for life. It was horrible. I'm like so sad. I looked at it.
Yeah. But it's very fun, and we hope to see you there. And so I've spoken far too long. I'm gonna hand it over to Emily.
Hi, I'm Emily. I played Beatrice. All the things that Rebecca said. But yeah, definitely catch up on YouTube if you need to. That's what I do when I get behind. It's just YouTube it. And definitely join the Discord. It is very, very fun. I also have the obligatory cat.
Cat cameo.
Oh yes.
Yep, because it needs to happen. Yeah, this is the cat cameo for the day. That's the one that's been causing me to turn around constantly during this one. And occasionally throw a blanket because we're trying to scare them away from the door. Because there are people here that actually want to sleep. But, so there was the culprit. But yeah, follow us on all of the things. And definitely catch up if you haven't already.
Excellent.
Megan.
Hi, I'm Megan. I played Aranwi. She had a very day. Lots of day. So much of it.
So much day.
Full of many things. And I'm a knight now. Everyone has already kind of plugged the Twitch, plugged the Discord, the YouTube. So I'm gonna plug my own thing. Hi.
Yeah.
I made a game based off of Vampire the Masquerade with some really cool people. I'm going to send a link in the chat. You should click on it. You should play it. You should say nice things to us in the comments.
Is very good. I played it. It is very good.
I look forward to playing it. So.
Yeah, compliment how well the game runs. Our programmer isn't getting enough compliments. But they did a really good job.
Very cool. All right.
Our programmer's in the Twitch chat right now.
Yeah, I'll make sure to I'll add that as like in the YouTube comments too, or not comments, like the bio.
Ooh.
All right, whatever. It's called. The thingy beneath the other thingy.
Yeah. You fiendish thingy.
Yeah. Just being reductive again. So let's go ahead and
redundant.
Let's go ahead and move on. Well done, everyone that was involved. I think there's a couple people in our chat that were part of that game. So well done. I look forward to playing it before I comment on it. So, and I'm alive again after the flu, so I might have to give that a try. All right, let's go ahead and close it out before 2 a.m. for Emily. So. All right. Have a good one, everyone.
Bye.